Patriot territory. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one. 62 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Zebra.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with his second touchdown of his opening.
Hey, we could do this all game long.
Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 2nd and 1, Brady nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Check.
They do go for it. It's Brady. He hits White, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Brady. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from a yard out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 33-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
Yellow. Hey, Echo. Lucky 48.
On second down now, it's Cook. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Good route kick.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. On the ball. 58.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing is Cousins. Nice move at the 40. And he finds Cook. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Cousins now to throw on first down. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
No, easy. Gun. Hey, zoom.
Mike 51.
I'm coming for you, son.
51.
Leave it. Ringo, 48.
51. Defense wins championships, baby. 50.
Hey, high 7.
Here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game? Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
Hey, Charlie.
Final play of the half. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Wait, that 380.
Check 55, Mike. You.
Go Bandit.
The final shot before half for Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. And he'll find his favorite receiver. That's Edelman. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
72.
They'll try and throw for it here. Dorsett's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game.
You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Hey, check it.
54.
Go.
Got deep.
Let's go.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 22-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Time to go. Night. He's checking.
Brady. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Eric Kendricks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long.
Bravo. When he hits.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to White. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Hey, watch the slant. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51. That's right, baby. They don't want
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon as they have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Bailey, and they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for them.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Hey, go 66.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady got some room at the 30. He's got White here. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, let's get this.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And, oh, he coughed it up, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Under 10. I'm under 10.
Shift. Slam.
Tighten up.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Next to score, Vikings 31, Patriots 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 50. No, 66. Check it.
Now Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's White. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 23. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Brady's throw there complete. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys are back within a single score. Gostkowski with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Patriots 28. Steven Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They run it again with Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Listen to me.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Watch the slant.
Clark.
Here's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Cousins is going to take this one down to a knee and in.
Let's get it, man. Good game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Got 2 seconds. What you gonna do, man?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One final try now for Brady.
Come here. Come here.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining